If you haven't met my co-teachers, Persia or Im, then I'm really excited to introduce you to them. They are co-facilitating and co-creating with me for the soft return in Thailand, December 1st through the 7th. So I hope that you enjoy this class, and click the link in the bio and we'll send you another one so you can get a feel and a vibe for, some of the alchemy that is upcoming.
Hey, and welcome to this Somatic Morning Shakeout practice where we just get to come into contact and come into connection with who we are right now, where we are, where do we end, where do we begin. Take it in your own pace. Whatever energy you come with, that's the energy you're welcome with. You can use throughout the practice. We'll start standing. Please place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Firmly plant your feet on the ground and go ahead and spread your toes out. You can take a breath in just to land. Let it out, any kind of exhale, deep or soft. And let's do that again. Breath in. Let it go. Breath in. Let it go. Explore and experience your breath in your whole body and be here with eyes open or eyes closed. And let's send more weight into one foot and the other foot. A gentle sway here. Almost as if we would sink deeper into the floor by swaying, imprinting, giving a bit of weight into the ground. Try to make yourself a little heavy, heavy, heavy. Think down. And then make yourself light, so gently grow up, rise up. It could be very small, but just that quality of down and heavy. And then inhale, rise and expand. Let's do that a couple of times. Sink down, collapse, collapse. Rise and extend. Good, and then collapse a little bit. You might feel an exhale here. And let's replace the hands so they arrive somewhere different. We're going to walk the hands around the body, almost like you want to outline yourself. So very free walking here, can come all the way down, become 4 feet. You can come back up, maybe walk up your arms. Make your own little pathway here. Map yourself out. And if you have any music on in the background, you're welcome to turn that up and get inspired by the rhythms, the sounds. Let that become part of your practice. And just a little bit more, wander the hands around. Good. Take a breath in, open up your feet a little bit wider, spread your arms to the side. Let's use the breath here. So in breath, actively kind of push air or energy down towards the ground as deep as you want to go. In breath, gather up air and energy, rise. And you can really shape out your arms in any way. Just want to have that sensation of pushing down, grounding down, gather up and lift up. And as we do this, let's take a little walk around ourselves so that we visit all the walls and ankles in our space. We have our coming up, we have our coming down. Maybe not only in this movement practice, but that tends to happen in different ways, right? The coming up and the coming down, the ebbs and the flows. Let's do that 3 more times. We rise up. You can use your breath actively. This time, maybe come even closer to floor. You might even want to touch the ground, lean a bit of weight into your hands. We come up again, gather up air. Push it down. Catching yourself on the floor. Yes. And a kind reminder here, you can't do anything wrong. We're just moving the body, different components and qualities to explore and expand our physical vocabulary, get to know ourselves. Good. And taking a breath in to come up all the way, all the way. Let's do a big inhale together. Stretch out as wide as you can get. With no control of the arms, let's drop and exhale. In breath. Drop down, out breath. And again, breath in. Do that a couple of times. So if we were in the same space, we would kind of create an ocean of sounds of breath and arms dropping. You might even want to do that a bit faster. If you're hitting yourself a little bit, of course, you can take it down or take it up as much as you want, but it's okay if it feels okay. Okay, a few more times. Last time, arms up, take a breath with me. Inhale, we're gonna swing down and throw the air behind us and come up all the way. Like a pendulum swinging here, so whoosh, down and up. Hey, do that in your own way, explore, be with your own expression. You may also want to shift side and walls in the house. Get that sense of the whole way around, maybe a little step. We have 3 more of those. Down. And as you come up next time, open up your legs, open up your feet, expand yourself so that you become a star. Big star shape. Can you imagine that you're being pulled in 4 different directions here? Hands and feet, into earth, up to sky. Take your breath in and then exhale, explore and soften the middle of yourself. Breath in, we open up and expand to the star. And breathe out. You can look into the ground as you fold and around and up as you open. Do that a little bit for yourself here. Only thing happening is big star and a closing. Good. Around 3 more rounds of this. Good. And then as you come down next time, your hands are going to gather almost like you're holding a ball of energy. So that might look a different way. Some people see colors and have a word in there. Maybe it's the energy that you're feeling right now, the energy that you would like to feel and get some more of. We can send that around a little bit. Really imagine that ball of energy. And send that around. You could be quite focused on the center of that circle. And at the same time, feel your feet walking and stepping on the ground. Sending your eyes around the room. And this might go a little bit faster sometimes. So you suddenly shift that ball of energy, maybe in a surprising direction. So let's do that a bit together. Exploring maybe fastness, maybe not. Maybe it's not your thing right now. So where can that shift and go to? Let's try and see if we can throw it away and then gather it again. Throw it away and gather it. Away. Continue that. Throws out, but it comes back. Throws out, it comes back. A little faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one of your hands has that ball of energy. Yeah, see if we can throw it far away and catch it again. Preparation and throw it. And catch it again. Throw it. Catch it again. Yes. And far away. And then decide if you want to end this side either throwing it and not catching it or catching it again. Last catch. What did you decide? Other side. Throw that away. Get into your legs, into your feet. Catch. Throw. Notice how the whole body is reacting to this. Might be a little balance coming back. Last 3. And notice if you end throwing it away and not catching it, or catching it. Last one. So being the reactions from that, feel movement, any movement. You can get into your head and neck a little bit. Spread out your toes. And kind of soften your relationship to the floor a little bit. Absolutely feel free to close down your eyes. Just a little gentle, curvy expression for about 3 rounds of breath. So if you were to connect to shaking, maybe start from your knees. Let's shake a little bit. Any kind of shaking. Kind of make yourself as rattly and loose and uncontrolled as you can. And this can be a moment of also giggling a little bit. It can be quite silly. Okay, so let's be silly. Head, hands, belly, hips, back, chest. About 10 seconds here. Maybe shake it faster. Maybe shake it slower. For the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your arms out. Feel maybe a buzz under your hands. Catch your breath. Open up your arms, open legs, and send your arms around yourself. So there might not be wind in the space that you're practicing right now, but now we are accumulating and creating some wind, creating breeze. So you can plant your feet quite firmly on the ground here, so that the arms in relationship with hips can just kind of be flopped around. Yeah, no idea if that's a word in English, but it just became a word. Yeah, so just shoot those hands around, throw them, same kind of throwing as we did before. About 4 rounds of breath, loosen up your wrists. Yeah, notice what happens when we allow. No holding in shoulders, no holding in hips. 4 rounds. Good. Open up your hands, silence the body a little bit. Yeah, a little wake up here. So give yourself gentle, kind little punches and travel them where it's okay for you to travel them. They can be light, they can be big. Yeah, consider not touching your face so much in this one. Maybe just a gentle tap if you need to touch the face. Yeah, and then do it a little bit faster if that feels okay for you. Last 10 seconds. One breath. And again, that silence, that floating. And I don't know about you, but my hands are buzzing, palms are buzzing. Right, so we're kind of speaking with the body. Notice what it's saying right now. And it's not going to speak to you in terms like we speak with the people around us or our phones, or it's other information. It's a buzzing, the sense of tingling. Something might feel more heavy or light. And it's just listening to that. The body speaking, mouths all over. Good. So have one hand taking the other hand anywhere. It can be on your wrist. Let's try just leading that hand around. And if you can make one hand, the one that's being led, kind of relaxed. So it's really being led and you actually have to work a little bit for it. It might be a collaboration of two things, and it might be one hand doing something. And again, really any style, personal expression is always wonderful. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but I know the component and the invitation and the quality, and then from there something happens. Good. Yeah, it might even be left alone, caught again. A couple of breaths. And again, kind of notice perhaps what happens at the rest of the body. Getting ready to swap. Other hand gets to lead. Slow or fast, really you decide what feels right to you right now. Make it yours. Yeah. All these practices where nothing can be done exactly wrong, so lovely. We get to explore freedom, ourselves, possibility, space. Yes. Last couple of breaths was this one. Maybe this arm feels a little different. You can start gathering in your legs, take a breath. And exhale, arms overhead. Let's melt all the way down. Doing a little forward fold. Cross your arms. You can absolutely bend your knees here to soften and drop your head. Try to imagine that water, like a stream of water, is just kind of pouring over the back of your head, creating a waterfall. I mean, my hair is probably doing something similar to that, but imagining that water just falls down. Yeah. Let's breathe together in. And gently float your hands on the floor. And if you can, where you are, I'm inviting you to something that might look like a downward facing dog shape, an opposite V shape. Yeah, just say hello to your legs, hands, feet, belly, back. Yeah, alignment. Don't care so much about that right now. It might be stretching. It might be a little effortful here for you. Whatever it is, we just give it a couple of breaths. Let's float the knees to the floor. Okay, come into any kind of child's pose if it feels okay. If you need to put a blanket under your knees here, if you've been just on ground, go ahead. Maybe arms are back, maybe they're forwards. Just a couple of breaths. And let's breathe together. Walk your hands toward your knees. Come up, find a seat, or stay in child's pose. If you feel like lying on the ground, go ahead and do that. And if you feel more energized and want to stand up and continue shaking and pulsating around your room, yeah, for sure, do that. But this is where I'll leave you. You can take a couple of grounding breaths here, one hand on chest, one hand on belly, if that's what you prefer. And however you leave this practice, just feel your body on the ground. Feel your beating heart. And doing a couple of mindful breaths to kind of tell your body that we can float further into and onwards into the day. Thank you all so much for joining in. And see you next time.